have with me something for which San Francisco is very famous.
Yes. Good Lord.
There's a shark.
That is a live shark.
Yeah. It's a little wet.
What kind of a shark is that?
It's called a leopard shark, and leopard sharks are very common in San Francisco, and sharks are... Well, you've heard of the Rock.
Yeah.
Couldn't get off the Rock because of sharks. You've heard of Tiburon, so-called, because of this kind of shark. And there are probably more sharks in San Francisco Bay than any other kind of fish.
Is this a dangerous kind of shark?
Sure. If you want to deal with the business end,
No.
touch the shark. Really, I guarantee it won't hurt you.
It's almost
Both
like
directions.
sandpaper
Like
back here.
sandpaper. We make shoes. We make suits out of them. Makes fine shagreen sandpaper.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, they're not the biting kind of
No,
shark.
this is not the biting kind. We have a problem with biting sharks in California, and in fact, more people are being bitten.
They don't have great
than in
whites on
recent
here, though,
history.
on this coast, do
Well,
they?
there's some great whites
Really?
out here. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I brought with me some slides and film to tell you about some research that I've
All
been
right.
doing. Hey, would you hold this for a second?
Shark went right for Ed.
Yeah.
That shark knows where a meal is.
Just when you thought it was safe to do the Tonight
That's
Show.
right. Okay, we're gonna show you a slide here. Watch the monitor. What do we got here?
This is California, and this is a snorkeler like a lot of us, and
Yeah.
we look an awful lot like seals. The next slide shows you part of the problem. In California in recent history, in fact, right around Christmas
Yeah.
time, someone was killed on a surfboard because...
Oh, I
it looked
see.
a
That's
lot
the
like a seal.
jawbone.
That's the jaws of a shark.
And that's the
A
piece he
surfer
took
was
out of the
lying
surfboard?
prone on that. What you don't see is the surfer, the piece including the surfer.
What
Don't
does
see the shark either.
What does
No.
the shark mistake that for? A surfer?
No, for a seal. And
For a seal.
we have a little film clip. It'll show you why. This is some research that I've been doing.
All right.
And I have attempted to explain why, by accident,
Here it is, right here.
we have made ourselves look like shark food. This is the
Now, there's a shark.
star of Jaws, the great white shark. It lives quite commonly off the northern California coast and occasionally off our coast. But from the shark's point of view, these are Al Giddings films, unbelievable pictures. From the shark's point of view, it looks up and sees what looks like shark food. To the left, you see a seal. And
Oh,
to
I
the
see.
right, you see a clumsy surfer. That's me. And
Oh, I see.
the development of short surfboards along our coast has resulted in 14 attacks on surfers. And this didn't happen when we were surfing on
So
long
you should
boards.
ever get a big board or be a very small surfer, one of the two, right? So you're
Well,
not...
I don't think we can be small enough. The problem is that these very fast hot dog boards that,
Yeah.
with our feet dangling over the sides and our hands in front, make us look like shark food
Now,
seals.
most people have this kind of inborn fear, and which is not exactly, which is fortified by Jaws, great white. But you say that's not the most dangerous thing in the ocean.
Oh, largely exaggerated. I mean, it's well known that more people die from bee stings each year. And in fact, more people are eaten by pigs in America than by sharks each year.
I didn't know that.
Two people in
true.
my class.
Yeah.
You're from the Midwest?
No, we were on a field trip.
What is the most... What's the most dangerous thing in the ocean?
Certainly not the sharks.
Yeah.
Also brought some slides of some of the creatures we have in the Steinhart
Right.
Aquarium. And these are...
Now, that looks like a harmless
Isn't that
little...
a lovely, harmless little fish? Actually, it lives within the tentacles of a stinging sea anemone, a relative of the jellyfish. And next image will show you what happens if you're about that size. Fortunately, you're larger than that.
Oh, now you mean that it's just devouring the fish?
Absolutely. It's a tough life out there in the ocean, but we're learning some fascinating things about these fishes. For example, the first fish you saw, that very red, colorful fish, is immune to the poisonous stings of anemones, and more recent research shows that they change sex. Fascinating.
Just to carry them over the weekend or what?
No, it's a survival strategy, and
Yeah.
we're discovering these things as we look more closely at them. Let me show you
Okay.
a couple of more images. Look at this. This is probably a lot more dangerous. If you went underwater and saw one of these lovely things and ate it,
It looks like a little
you'd
plant.
be very sick. It's a little sea slug, and the most colorful things are usually the most dangerous.
I see, so don't go pawing around
Yeah,
when you
you
see
don't
things
want
like
to
that.
eat one of those. Next slide shows you what's called a poison arrow frog. These are wonderful frogs, and they're very, very colorful, and that's a warning. If you sort of rub them with your fingers and lick your fingers, you might die.
Well,
They're little
Do a lot of
frogs.
people do that?
yeah. That's going to kill my whole weekend. I plan to do a lot of that this weekend, going around rubbing a frog and it's, hey.
Yeah.
What else we
Let
got?
me show you a couple more
Okay.
things. Now, look, this is called a sea dragon. Well,
That's-
it's not
no,
a
that's
dragon.
beautiful.
Unbelievable. These are the kinds of things we have in the museum, and they look so frightening, but on the other hand, they're harmless little creatures. And if you're a diver, as you begin to dive, you learn that probably the most bizarre and exotic-looking things are the safest.
Right. So you should be, what's this?
Now, look at this. This is called a flashlight fish. I discovered it in the Indian Ocean.
Batteries not included.
Batteries not
obviously.
included. We called it Le Petit Peugeot. It was a little French island near
Le Petit
Madagascar.
Peugeot.
It drives around the little coral reefs, and unbelievable creature to see.
Now, you have this in the
We have them on display. We also have one of these.
Is that a manatee?
That is a manatee or a
Manatee.
living mermaid, a merman in this case. That's Butterball, which is absolutely harmless unless you happen to be a head of lettuce. Next slide will show you 20 heads of lettuce every day. We feed that guy 20 heads of lettuce. And they're in danger of extinction. So
They're gentle creatures,
they're
aren't they?
very, very gentle. Dolphins are also